Good morning, everyone. Can you see me and hear me? Goodness, Glenda, Linda, and so very Terry. I just love that name. I love people's creative names. Let me see. I am excitedly waiting for this live while drinking my coffee and looking at Christmas blocks. Yay. Oh, thank you guys for letting me know. Good morning to everyone. Yay. I came on a few minutes early. Why not, right? So I can take my headset off. I use this on my iPad and my phone. Well, sometimes on my computer, which is what I'm using to stream this. Good morning. I'm so glad to see everyone. I don't have a lot going on this week, so I thought I'd show you guys some stuff that well, I guess that I'm going to be working on and all that kind of things. All those kinds of things there. I've got to bring up YouTube on my iPad. Hold on just a second. We've got about 5 minutes left here. Not that we can't chat, you know. Good morning, Laura, Doris. Good to see everyone. 6-night cruise. Wow, that sounds fun. And Doris, is that like the last train to Clarksville and I'll meet you at the station from that song? I don't know if that song is from there, but that's what I thought of. Yeah, 6-night cruise. That sounds nice. I'm not much of one for the ocean, but I guess that would be fun for anyone who did. I bet it's relaxing. If nothing else, I bet it's relaxing and fun. We got 3 more minutes till we actually start. I had to clean up my sewing room for you guys, and believe me, be happy that you can't see, well, I guess in that direction, but you can see the tip of my ironing board. But yeah, there's a bit of it's just mostly stacks of stuff because I can't, if I put stuff away, then I don't know where I put it. So I may as well leave it out, right? Hi, Carol from Missouri. Thank you, Glenda. I appreciate that. Believe it or not, I still have a sore throat, and it's going on 4 weeks. So the sore throat mostly went away, and then it came back. I think it was last weekend. So it's been like 5 days now since the sore throat started back up, and I'm still really tired. But other than that, I'm over it. But boy, I tell you, this thing does not want to let go. I thought about putting on some makeup and some blush to make myself look less pale, but I pinched my cheeks like my grandmother would have done and called it a day. Oh, you took some handwork with you. That's good, Laura. Doris, I guess so. That train left a long time ago. Yeah, it is a bummer, Glenda. I don't know what this virus is what it is, but it's a nightmare is what it is. And anyone who gets it, I can't even imagine. Although I have heard people get it, they get the sore throat, they get everything that I had, but they're over it in like 4 days too. I don't know. I wasn't that lucky. Rainy South Carolina. Hi, Debbie. How are you? We got a couple minutes left. Oh, and I decided, good morning, Jan. I decided that, remember the live stream right before Thanksgiving and I talked about my pumpkin bread? I'm just going to post it on the Facebook group because there's so many people who ask me on YouTube comments, in the YouTube live, everywhere. I can't keep track. So I'm just going to put it on the group. And I will tell you, the best time to cook the pumpkin bread is about 3 days before you want to serve it, because the longer it sits, the better it gets. Just saying. I made mine on Wednesday, and when I had a piece on Sunday, that was the day that it was just sheer perfection. Yeah, it likes me. Yeah, it does sound like the RSV. I didn't really have it a lot in my chest, Terry, but boy, it just won't give up. Good morning in Michigan. And Mikey's here. Good to see you. Hey, Lorette. Oh my goodness, Lorette has Wi-Fi. Goodness gracious. Good morning, Julie Quilts. And Chris from New Orleans. Good to see you. New Orleans. I never know what to say. Okay, it is 10 a.m. So what has Marie been doing this week? Close your eyes and what do you see? No. I've done a little bit. I really have. I am starting to feel more like myself. The problem with that is I have a lot to do. I have boxes that people wanted that I haven't gotten out in the mail. I haven't. While I'm speaking of that, I have a list here. So, if you want the box and I don't have your name down here, please get a hold of me, and I apologize, but 4 weeks of this sick business and my head's all over the place and my lists are everywhere, so I apologize ahead of time. Nollins. Okay, Nollins, I got it. All right, so for boxes, I know that Terry wanted one, and she knows which Terry it is. I think she wanted one. And then Laura, I'm not saying any last names, but Laura had wanted at least one, but I don't know how many, so maybe you could message me. And then Ingrid emailed me, and I believe she wants 3. If there's anyone else, I can't find a list with you on it, so you'll have to get a hold of me. I don't think there's anyone else, but just in case there is, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. Sorry I was sick, and I'm sorry I'm scatterbrained. Okay. The other thing with the boxes is we didn't have any cardboard boxes other than great big ones to put them in, and anyway, we're going to take care of that. We're going to get that done. Well, hello. I'm going to go clear to Western North Carolina. Mikey says, I would like the box. All right. So also, speaking of mail, now this I showed you guys on a live stream. I'm going to say close to 2 weeks ago. I got this in the mail, and it's from a company, and it says, thank you for purchasing our product. Okay, Laura, thank you. Can you get a hold of me either by my email or on the group messenger, please? Because I don't know if you wanted 1 or 2 or what you wanted, so if you could, I would really appreciate it. So anyway, yeah, this one said, kind regards, Ella, and it says, thank you for purchasing our product. We're sending you this email to let you know that your order has been shipped. I didn't order anything from these people, so I'm assuming that one of you sweet people ordered something for me. And I believe somewhere on here it says pendant. But whatever it is, I have still not received anything. And the only reason I bring it up is because if one of you spent money, it's still out there somewhere. The product is still out there. And this was weeks ago that this came, that it would be a little late. So I'm just throwing that out there because I know when I purchase things, you really have to keep track these days. So, okay. Bought some Christmas cards, ordered some stamps. The stamps came in yesterday. So there wasn't really a lot of Christmas stamps to choose from. And I don't have them out right now, but when I ordered the Christmas stamps, because I always order these in the mail, but check out these ones that I got along with them. It's Charlie Brown and all his friends. Aren't those cute? I love stamps. I don't know why. I don't collect them or anything, but when I see them like that, I think, oh, I have to have those. But I did get some Christmas cards. That's what came in yesterday. And they're not the thickest, but you know, they're pretty. I like them. I like the barn. I like the truck and all that. Gina, do I sell the wallets that I make? I already have orders for 2 of them, and at this point, I've been sick long enough that I can't do those orders before Christmas. It's never going to happen. So after Christmas, if you want to get a hold of me, I would certainly take an order for that. It's just not anything that I can do right now, unfortunately. All right, let's see. I'm from Pensacola and have spent many nights there, loving on mud bugs. You must be talking about New Orleans. Therese, is it Teresa? Yes, good morning to you. Mikey, me, sorry, lost track of who you're talking to. I was just repeating what you had written, Mikey, because when people watch the replay, the live chat isn't available right away, so I try to read a lot of what is happening. Thank you, Terry, for the link. And I was just going to say, anyone who has a channel, drop the link. But boy, I tell you, my moderators are top job. They're top notch. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, so yesterday I love to make pot holders and bags. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, you ready to see what I'm doing? Because Kimberly had sent me some beautiful Christmas fabric, and then I had that fabric with the trucks on them. It's okay. So this is the back of the pot holders, okay, and I love to do even a little bit of applique. So what do you think? They are a matching set per se, they're just not the exact same fabrics. The green has like little lines in it, and so the red, I used the red with little lines, and then I used a printed green and a printed red, and then the same on the front and back. But I used 3 layers of 100% cotton batting on those, and I love them. I love making pot holders. I do. And then I did this yesterday. Cinch sack. I'm going to make some in some different sizes. I used kitchen twine, and I was thinking that I could possibly put buttons or bells on the end would be cute. Just a cute little bag. I'm going to make them in a few different sizes, and I thought about doing a tutorial on these in the various sizes. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do this weekend. All right, I need to scroll back up and see what everybody's talking about. Oh, good, Gina. Thank you. I appreciate your patience and your understanding on that, because if I get swamped before Christmas, I told myself I wasn't going to stress this year. Hello, Rhonda in Oklahoma. Chris says mud bugs, crawfish, yummy. That's something I have never had in my whole entire life. Good morning, Kimberly. How are things on the ranch? Hope everything's good. Thank you, Doris, Gina, Chris. Thank you, everyone. How's the sewing machine, Terry? Okay. Yesterday, it started giving me thread error issues, which is anyway, it's a nightmare. So what I'm going to do is this. I need to get a new sewing machine. Hi, Judith. Hi, Vicki. Okay, you guys think a tutorial would be good. That's awesome. Awesome. I will do that then Sunday. That's what we'll do on Sunday. They'll be in various sizes. Awesome. Thank you guys for the feedback. Nancy, Judith, Jan, Vicki, everyone. Okay, so part of what I was going to tell you guys about, Terry just brought up the sewing machine. So my computer got messed up, Terry. Uh-oh, what did I do? Can you guys hear me? I hope. Kimberly, very cold here, only 3 degrees. Yeah, we woke up and it was like 7 degrees. Oh, the sewing machine computer. I got you. Yes, yes. So I have some money set aside that could go towards a sewing machine, but what I'm going to do, what I plan to do is this. Remember when I was getting ready for all that craft fair and I had all that stuff left over from the craft fair that I made? Well, I've thrown it out there before about doing a live sale. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to hold up the items, tell everyone the measurements or whatever, and I'm going to sell those items to put the money towards a new sewing machine, because this one is dying a quick death and it's very hard to have a sewing channel with a dying sewing machine. So that's my plan. That's my plan. So I don't know when the live sale will be exactly, but I will figure that out and I will let everyone know. Yeah, I appreciate that, Vicki. This is a computerized machine issue, so it's nothing that I can or am willing to take on. So, yeah. I appreciate that, but there's no one here to fix it. It's yeah. So yeah, I thought that a sale would be good for two things. I can sell what I have on hand that I've already made, and if people buy it, they can use it for Christmas gifts. So it's a win-win, maybe. I don't know. Not that anyone has to buy, I'm just saying. I know I get messages and things like that, people saying, do you have such and such for sale and things. So I don't know, I think that's as good of a plan as I can come up with. So, all right, let me catch up. Yay, a sale, Kimberly says. Dora says, great plan. Terry, isn't there a way that we can buy you a coffee and can put that money towards the new machine? Well, the buy me a coffee is actually not a great deal, because I can't remember how much it is that they take right off the top. That who, like me or whoever is getting that donation, there's a big chunk of that taken off there. So like when our girls were here over Thanksgiving, I was telling them that normally they'll Venmo me money or something and say buy what you want. So I just told them, I'll take an Amazon gift card, thank you. They know I meant it all in good, because it's hard to buy for us at this stage in our lives, their dad and I. So gift cards are better. So I have that towards there, and I have some set aside. So I think with the sale, I'm going to be good. But yeah, that buy me a coffee thing, I think I'm going to end my account with that, because of the amount that they take. They do quite a bit. They charge quite a bit. So, no, Chris, the machine, if it could be fixed, I'm not in an area of the country where there is anyone who can fix it. So, yeah. So, then sell the broken machine as is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm missing a question mark. Is there a way we can donate to your machine? That's very sweet of you. I don't really know, other than, like I said, I'm going to be selling the items that I've made, and I have, let me see, I have an Amazon list, like an Amazon list where people buy like a ruler or whatever I have on there, and I do have gift cards on there. The only problem is I was trying to set them in $25 increments, and it will not allow me to do that. It just keeps putting 50 or whatever. Blizzard in Michigan right now. Oh my goodness. Wind blowing sideways and snowflakes the size of $50. Temp is dropping rapidly. I'm taking YouTube downstairs so I can sew and watch you. That's so sweet. I love snow. I'm in northern Maine, and we get storms like that. We just haven't had a whole lot of snow this year. We have snow. We just haven't had what we normally have. And I know there's people that cringe about it, but I love it personally. Glenda. Yes, I mean, I guess you could. I appreciate that. I never know what to say when people say things like that. I guess you could. Um, are you on the Facebook group? I don't. I have an email. I don't know everyone that's on the group. So, um, if you can't use it, you may as well sell as is. Truth up front. A mechanic will buy it, fix it, and sell it again. That's true. That's probably very true. Someone who knows more about it than I do. Yes, sell as is. People use broken machines for parts. Yeah. Terry says, oh no, I do not love snow, but I can post beautiful pictures of the snow here from last year. Keep the snow in Upper Michigan. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it must be like a whiteout. And Mikey, I'm sewing myself a pair of pants. Well, you're more creative than I am because I can't do clothing. Okay, Glenda, thank you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Okay, let me see. So, I was trying to figure out what to sew today to keep myself busy. And I have a stack of towels. And I thought I would do some Christmas ones as well as some non-Christmas and do the towel toppers. You know, people love these. I'm not crazy over making them. I don't know why. They're very popular. It's never been one of my favorite things to sew, but if I cut a bunch out and sew them all at once and then do the buttonholes or whatever I choose to do all at once, then it's not so bad that way, I guess. And I have all kinds. Like, I love these. Look at the chickens. And then if my dog was my boss, my life would be perfect. Perfect. Get it? Ha ha ha. And let's see, because these ones are from the Dollar Tree, I believe. And I've had to be careful with their towels. I purchased some that I liked the print on them, but whatever they use for a dye is so hard that it can break a needle. So if you guys ever buy dollar store towels, just feel them for softness or hardness, I guess is what I should say. I'm a troll under the bridge. It's near whiteout. I love snow, but not while it's snowing. We had 26 inches 2 weeks ago. I heard you guys had a bunch of snow that way. That's funny. Not funny, haha. I'm just saying that you come on and say it, and I had read about that. Vicky, funny how most of us had sewing in school and we made clothes and now we don't want to. Yeah, I think I told you guys that. One sweatshirt did it for me. Clothing is not my thing. Not my thing at all. So I had cut this towel out last year. Okay, I cut it in half. You know how you cut the towels in half. So before I show you this, I'm going to say it wasn't stored with my fabric. It just got stuck somewhere. Well, there's something on it. And I'm sure someone out there is more of an expert on stains than I am. But there's like a yellowing. Let me see. Can you see that? It's like a spot. Well, besides the fuzz, it's right through here. I don't think anything got dropped on it, but there's like two little lines of yellowing. I want to use this because it's the last one I have, and I have some coffee fabric that would go so good with this. That's the last time I don't put some, no, I'm going to leave stuff out. I was going to say that's the last time I don't put stuff away, but I'd be lying. Linda, I like snow if I did not have to go to work in it. I think a lot of people feel that way, Linda. And Vicki is in Marquette County, Michigan. Can I bleach it? I thought about bleaching it. Vinegar. See, I thought about vinegar too. Well, the bleach is the problem because if I bleach just that one spot, I know the other side looks funky, but it's not. It's all right in that one area. I was afraid of it whitening too much or something, but okay, white vinegar. Tea dye it. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Glenda says, Marie or anyone, I am looking to learn to make those towel neck wrap things. You use them when you're cooking to wipe your hands on. I thought about doing a tutorial on those. I wasn't sure if anyone would be interested, but if there's interest, I'm writing it down. Thank you, Glenda. Let me write this down. Towel. I don't know what they're called. I call them a neck wrap towel, but I know exactly what you mean. Yes. And back to this towel, I'll definitely have to base this down to be able to wash it even by hand, because as you can see, the terry cloth is fraying just a lot. It really is. You just touch it and it's fraying, and I don't want to lose any more of it. So, yeah. Okay. Spray your towel with Power Wash Dawn. Works very well. I've never bought that before. I have heard about that. So, Hey, Patty. I did mean to say hey when you said about tea dyeing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. Rhonda says, I would love it. So you're seconding the towel thing. And I was thinking if I did filmed a few ahead, I could throw them out there at different times too. Oh, and speaking of videos, I know I told you guys that Lisa Marie and I filmed a video together where we made ornaments. Well, I was editing that this morning, so I'm going to be getting that out to you guys as soon as possible. Hopefully I can finish editing it today. It's just it had a lot of takes because we tend to get silly, her and I, when we're collaborating on Zoom, and yeah. And then in the middle of the whole thing, I had a delivery. So I'm kind of going like this and looking out the window a couple times thinking, oh, please, they're not here in the middle of me filming. But of course they were. Of course they were. Kitchen boa. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Gina. I'm going to write that down. That is what it is called. Thank you. And Patty says no snow here, but it's promising. Let's see. Hubby and I were up for the bridge walk on Labor Day. Oh, I see. They're talking about, never heard of a neck towel. Well, basically, it's a piece of fabric that you put around your neck and it hangs down, and you take a towel, you hang the towel, well, you sew the towel to each end of this long strip. So when you're standing cooking, you've got a towel here and a towel here, kind of, with a big long strip of fabric that's like a scarf going around your neck. So you've always got a towel handy. Me, I tie it on the side of my apron because I'm big on apron user. I use an apron every time. Hi, Shirley. Good to see you. Okay, Terry, Marie, you can do your sale on here, give each item a number and price, and keep a list. That's exactly what I planned on doing. Yeah. I had thought about an auction, but I just think it's going to be a fixed price, and either it goes or it doesn't. Because, like, a lot of them, I've got those zippered bags, and for the most part, they're all one price. They're all a little bit different in size, like some depending on the print of the fabric, like maybe one was 8.5 and the next one's 8.25 or 9 or whatever, but they're all basically about the same size. But that's what I figured. I would get a few moderators or whatever you want to call them on here to help, and it would be the first one to comment gets that item. And like before the sale, I would make a post or I guess a video, and say that, like, I take Venmo and PayPal because those are the two things that I have. And yeah. Let's see. I stick it in my waistband, but something tied on would be more appropriate. Yeah, I know. I'm always dropping mine too. Chris, I never heard of the towel boa. I need one of those. They're pretty neat. I will do a tutorial on those. So there. Yep. We definitely have that and this. I just love these little bags because I'm going to make them in different sizes, different widths and heights. And like this one, the size that it is, you could put nail polishes in them and you could gift that in the bag, and they've got a reusable bag as well as the gift inside. That's what I was thinking. All right. Beverly, I've been making the towels too, along with scrappy leaf pot holders. They're so addictive and I can't stop sewing them. I am so glad you like those. Those have been one of my most popular videos right there, those scrappy leaf pot holders. Neck towel. I'm lazy. I take a kitchen towel and tuck it to the top of my waistband. If it was around my neck, I'd catch it on fire or strangle myself. Terry says that little bag's perfect for a gift card. You know, that's a perfect idea. I didn't think about that. My mother gave me the idea last night. Her and I were chatting, and I sent her a picture of this, and she said about the nail polishes, and I was like, Mom, that's good. I like that. So, yeah, tutorial is coming your way. Okay, awesome. That's great. All right, so let me see. Next week is the Creative Word of the Day drawing for the month of December, so we're going to see who's the winner. And by next Wednesday, I'm going to have the date for the Christmas party. So if someone wasn't here and you missed what's happening, I'm going to hold, well, actually 2 Christmas parties, and I'm going to try to cover as many time zones as I can with those 2 Christmas parties. And what they will be is a pajama party. So I'm going to wear my Christmas pajamas. You can too. I have Zoom. We're all going to be in a Zoom room, so it will show your screen like what it shows for me. You can have it show just like from your neck up. You can have your screen shut off and just have your audio on. It's totally up to you, and it's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. I can have up to 100 participants in the room at a time. Sometime before I do that, I'm going to have to do a trial run of one of these rooms to make sure I know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. So I need to do a trial run before our pajama party, and it's just going to be, drink your tea, coffee, hot cocoa, whatever, wear your pajamas, and we're going to have drawings. I have a couple of things I'm going to give away, and we're going to do 2. So next Wednesday I will announce the dates and times of the upcoming Christmas pajama party on Zoom. So yeah. Terry, I love the pot holders. I made pink ones matching nothing, but they are useful nonetheless. Who says it has to match, right? I don't know. There was just something about these. I just love them. And they're simple. There's nothing hard about them. I just love doing them. Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what else we have to talk about. Does anyone have any questions at all for me? I told you I didn't have a very exciting week. I've been mad at my sewing machine, but kicking it wouldn't help, so I didn't even try that. Linda, that's a good question. No, it will not. The Zoom party will be, everyone will be in there, but no, I will not be streaming it on YouTube. No. I don't know where Dave is. Hopefully he shows up for the party. Will he wear his pajamas? Betty, Zoom, yes, I'm on vacation next week. It's a PJ week. Well, I don't know how soon. I'm going to say it's probably going to be after the 10th of the month. I'm not really sure yet. I really need to work on looking at the calendar and seeing how everything falls. So like I say, by next Wednesday, I will be able to give you a day that we'll be doing this. And I'm going to try to do it one in the very wee early hours of the morning for me, which would be about 3 a.m. for me, Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to try to do one in the later afternoon because I figured that way I can catch as many people, because we have people in Australia and Scotland and all over the place. So, you know. Vicky, that leaves you out of what? I don't want to leave anyone out. PJ, Christmas Zoom party fun. Yes, absolutely. Kimberly, are you planning to be there? Let's see. Question. Yes, I want to make a fabric box like you made for fat quarters. Do you have a tip for adding a pocket inside? Interesting. I'm making it for my truck to catch all the loose stuff. So you want the pot. Let me grab one of these. Do you want the pocket on the inside or on the outside? Oh, Vicky, why would that leave you out? I got 2 different times. Does neither time work? Well, if it works out, Kimberly says, so good. I'm thinking that if I deconstruct it in my mind, we've got a 1/4 inch here, so if we figure out how far down, I'm not really sure where you want on the interior. Okay. Yeah, Terry, the Zoom party isn't on YouTube. It isn't. It's only on Zoom, and the only people who will see who is there are people who are there. Vicky, you can't Zoom? I'm not sure what device you're on now, but I don't know. I know my iPad, my phone, and my computer all Zoom. Oh, I see, Terry. Got you. Sorry. I get confused, could you tell? Okay, back to the question of this, the pocket. It should definitely be doable. Now, how big are you looking at? Are you looking at just to hold like little cards, or sticking money and small items in there? Oh, pocket for gas. Exactly what I was thinking, and rewards cards. So, yeah. You know, I'm going to write this down. I'm not sure when I would get a minute to try that out, but I'm sure. Okay. I'm trying to think here. We've got a 1/4 inch here. And then if you measure how much you've got it folded down or want it folded down, then that would give you right to the top of there. So then if you measure down a little bit further, on paper, you could probably, or sometimes what I've done is sew something together with a basting stitch, and then I deconstruct it to add pockets. I've done that before. Let's see. Yes, that's true, Terry. You don't need to have Zoom to go on a Zoom. I did it before I ever had a Zoom app. Yeah. Vicky, that's too bad that you missed them because they really aren't that difficult. They're normally you'll get a link and you click the link. Just like if I left you a link to click for a video, it's the same thing. The only thing is there's usually a password. Like say I give a password that's my first name. You click the link and it would take you to the place and you could click, it says password and you would just type it in there. It's as easy as that. Just like Terry said, it really, really is. Maybe before I do that, when I do the trial Zoom for me to learn, maybe we can try you out too. I'll try to remember that, but I can't guarantee. I have a lot going on, but we're going to try. I'm going to write this down. Well, good morning. Yes. Boy, a lot of people showed up. Is everyone clicking the like, please? Thank you. Clicking the like. Good morning, Lucy. Okay, so I'm going to see about the pocket on here. I'm sure one of us can come up with a solution. It's absolutely doable. Like I said, it's just I have a lot going on between I have a lot of gifts to make, I have prizes to make, tutorials to make, and all that sort of things. But I'll try to deconstruct it in my mind and come up with a pocket solution. I know there is one. Like I said, I think a lot of it is you could take the size that you want, sew it together, not to the last part, but then pretend before you've sewn the 1/4 inch and before you've folded it down, you take that measurement and then you say, well, I want it to be 1 inch from the top, so you'd be 1 inch down. Then when you find out what that number is, you'll know where to put it before you sew it together, if that makes sense. Yeah, Terry, that's me, trial and error. Good morning, Honor. On your way to the long armor. Well, lucky you, or lucky her. Which one is it now? You're okay. I understand. I am going to be going here pretty soon. You missed. I did some sewing yesterday. Honor and anyone else who came along. I did just some simple pot holders, but I had a lot of fun making them. And I did a little bag. I'm going to do them in different sizes and put like jingle bells on the strings and buttons, but a little cinch sack. Patty, I gotta scroll back up, sorry. Glenda, I think you could sew it on the lining before you put it together. That's exactly what I would do, Glenda, absolutely. That's what I was saying. Once we measure that before it's sewn, you go down your 1/4 inch, down the fold amount, and then figure out how far down, and then I'd sew it to that liner before it all went together. Patty, can I post a picture of the 100 scrappy stockings? You absolutely can. I would love to see that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Goodness. I made some stockings, I don't know how many years ago now. Someone had given me all that fake fur stuff that you sew with, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I started making stockings and then putting the fur on the top. Oh my land, those things were popular. But I would love to see those, Patty. Okay, Vicki, but the sale isn't taking place in Zoom. The Zoom is just a Christmas party for us all to get together, but the live stream sale is going to be on YouTube. Honor, yeah, that's fine. You can catch it when you get back. We've just been having all kinds of talk about all sorts of things. I'm on late, was FaceTiming with my daughter and 16-month-old grandson. Aw, that's so sweet. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, morning. Can someone drop Kelly's channel, please? Please, please. Okay, Doris, you have a great day. Oh, Kelly says it's 7:38 a.m. in British Columbia. It is the top of the morning to you. It is 9:39 where I am. Yeah, or 10:39. What am I talking about? 9:39. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your help. We all appreciate Terry, don't we? Yay. No, she is. She's an awesome moderator. I really appreciate that. Really, 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 I do. Yeah, so today I'm going to be working on the towels and probably a few other things. Oh, and Kimberly, you asked me, or you said that you wanted to see my bunting hung up. Well, I put a couple of like little decorations over there. I know you guys can't really see them, but I had to put my bunting right here, so it's kind of behind my screen. But I'll take a picture of it for you guys. It's not really anything special, but I love that bunting. I think that was so fun, and I want to make one for, well, for more than one of the grandkids, but I think with the kids' names, like one letter per flag, I think that's just going to be so cute. Just so cute. Yep. I get excited, but I have a lot to do between now and Christmas, like a lot. YouTube and Facebook group aside, I have a lot to do. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I have been going like 2 days, and then I'll get onto Facebook and catch all up and everything. And I hope you guys don't mind that, because that's the best I can do right now. I actually just commented this morning on YouTube comments that were from Sunday. I got some of them Sunday morning, and then I didn't get back to them until today. Literally today. Because I woke up at 1 or 1:30 this morning. I've been up since then. So, yeah. Yeah, I thought they were fun, Kimberly. I thought it was a great thing. And you know, when I first saw the idea, I wasn't quite sure I was even going to like it. But I really surprised myself because I had a lot of fun. And, you know. Okay, the Zoom party, Kelly, next week on What's Up Wednesday, I'm going to announce when, because there's going to be 2 of them because of the different time zones. I'm going to have 2. So I'm going to be announcing that next Wednesday. So a week from today. Betty, towel topper video, please and thank you. Yes, I do have that written down. So I have the towel topper, the apron, or not the apron, but the scarf towel, and the, all I can think of is cinch sack, and they're drawstring bags, but I will go take a look, Patty, as soon as we're done here. I promise. I can't wait. I love that sort of stuff. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. It sounds like you've been really busy. Yeah. And I'll get to wear my earrings soon. I did wear some Christmas earrings the other day, but since I have purple on. But see, my sister got me some mitten earrings. She gave them to me for my birthday. Her and I are both into mittens. Of course, I used to knit them, so I haven't knit any in a while, but I do miss doing that. I told my husband I think I'm going to start into that again. It's one of those things I kind of did it until I was sick of just doing it, because it was socks, mittens, hats, constantly. Because I went through a crocheting phase, and then it was a knitting phase, and yeah, I think I burnt myself out of it. Oh, I absolutely will, Kelly. As soon as I know, I will definitely put that in there, and I will be announcing it on the group, Facebook group as well. Okay, so the scarf towels were popular. See, I look at them, and for me, I see them more as a gift. I don't know if I personally would use them, so I wasn't sure how many people would be interested, but from the look of it, you guys are all interested, so. Patty's been stitching like a villain. That's what I need to do. But I am getting towards 100%. The closer I get to feeling 100%, then the more I'm going to feel like sewing, but it wasn't like a loss of mojo. It was whatever that virus was. I just could not get over it. And so I just wasn't feeling like doing much of anything. Because yesterday, just the small amount of sewing I did, it felt really good. So today I'm like ready to go. Go, go, go. You have a great day, Kelly. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you, thank you. Okay, everyone, it has been over 45 minutes because I was on a little bit early. I'm going to let you guys all go. I appreciate you dropping by. I need to work on editing the video that I did with Lisa Marie, and that's a couple of Christmas ornaments, so I want to get that edited. It could be out later today, but more likely it will be tomorrow. But yeah, I have some sewing to do, and I have some videos to work on, some projects, because before I make a video, I always have to make the item. Get it fresh in my noggin. So thank you everyone so much. Afternoon obligations. I understand. Okay, everyone. Yes, Honor, Kimberly, Leslie, everyone, Terry, Kelly, everyone, thank you so much for showing up. I'll see you Sunday, if not before, on that little ornament video that I hope you guys like. Thank you, Terry. It's just been a long road back. It's been a long road back. Thank you, Vicky. You take care too. Bye, everyone. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me. It was fun. You too, Lukey. Nancy, hello. We're just getting ready to sign off. I'm sorry you missed us. Bye, Betty. You take care. Everyone stay safe from the storm.